Hey guys, it's here bringing you another video. So welcome back to Unranked Diamond, the series I take a Smurf account, fresh account, never played ranked before, and show you the adventure to Diamond. So we return to the series Platinum 5, 100 LP. So yes, that means we are in Promotion Series. Most likely Promotion Series to Platinum 3, considering our MMR is really high, but we'll see. So just things to note straight away, team people are hovering two ADs, so they're hovering Tryndamere and hovering Zed. I'm jungle, so maybe we'll do an AP jungler. That might be a good idea. I don't want to ban Zed, but he's last pick. You know, maybe someone should pick it for him, potentially. I'm not going to play Kindred, though, today, so we'll ban Kindred myself. But who could we play? Let's look actually at the champion list that I've got on this screen. Could play Diana. She's been a donated champion for quite some time. So Diana, potentially. We'll say that right now. I don't know really who else AP is great in the jungle. Well, Moo, I'm not a fan of Moo. Fiddlesticks, Sejuani, Kale even. But we did a Kale episode recently. Even Zac, but he's more of a tank than an AP user. Gragas, if you do well. But I think Diana could be what I probably could go for. Because I think I have the right runes. Yeah, I've got attack speed AP. It doesn't have armor in it, which is a bit of a bummer. But that shouldn't be a massive problem. But yeah, I think we'll go Diana. Just for funsies, really. Apparently people go Thunderlords on her. So let's do that now. So, bunk, and then bunk, and then dink, dink, dink. Okay, Caitlyn is locked for the enemy team. But yeah, this promotion series is a fairly important one. I'm sure some of you are like, I hope he doesn't win so he doesn't get promoted so the series lasts longer. Again, let me just remind you, the series isn't going to end when the account gets Diamond 5. We're going to continue. So it doesn't really matter how many more games there is until I get Diamond. But I suppose some people just like the fact that it's still technically unranked to Diamond. But it should be fine. But yeah, this series, if we win this series, I'm pretty damn confident we'll get Platinum 3. If we don't win this series and have to do another one, then I would probably presume we'll get Platinum 4 the next time we win the series. So we'll see. Just thought I'd mention now as well, if you entered the Riot Point giveaway, that on the Lee Sin episode, that you put a comment in the video, I have now, by the time this video comes up, I have messaged the winner. And I'll say I'm going to do that more often. Maybe once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. I'm not sure, but I'm going to definitely do that more often. But let's pick Diana Jungle. And I just realised as well, we got a skin for this because on one of our unboxing videos, we got Infernal Diana. So win-win. Yeah. Our team comp. I'm not a massive fan of Tryndamere, as everybody probably knows. And then, well, Zed got banned, so he has to pick something else. I could have picked something else. I didn't have to pick Diana because obviously Zed got banned. He's probably going to pick an AP mid laner, but I don't know. When I kind of thought it in my head of Diana Jungle, I was like, yeah, I may as well do that. It's pretty strong. I've played her in the past, and it's donated, so let's get it out the way. So, hey. And I'd like to get a bit more variety going in the series. I think I lost that a little bit recently. Still in 70 episodes, I think we've played roughly 40 champions or something like that. That's a pretty decent amount of champions. Maybe even more than 40, I'm not sure. But I hate when people do this type of thing. Okay, well, there's team comps locked in. We have Lucian mid lane. Hopefully he doesn't go Ignite, because you actually don't go Ignite on an AD mid laner. But that's going to be it. So without much further ado, let's get into the loading screen and break down today's game. Okay, welcome to today's game. Now, as you can see, my team actually has a 50.9% chance to win, which is actually kind of interesting considering, again, I'm a Smurf that is much low rated and has no experience playing this champion on this account. So that's actually really interesting. So let's break it down. We've got a Platinum 3 Morgana, Platinum 2 Karma, Platinum 1 Gragas, Platinum 1 Alawi, and a Platinum 3 Caitlyn. On my team, we've got a Platinum 1 Lucian, a Platinum 5 Diana Jungle as myself, a Diamond 5 Cogmore, Platinum 1 Tryndamere main by the looks of it, and a Platinum 1 Brom. Anything interesting to note by Runes and Masteries? Not really. It's Karma mid. She's got a very good win rate. It seems like she's maybe using Karma to climb quite a lot at the moment. Another interesting thing to note is the Morgana's summoner name is called Queen Tryndamere, and we actually have a Tryndamere. But then just the thing to mention is Lucian mid, you can do it. I'm not a massive fan of it. It has its disadvantages. But taking Ignite as Lucian mid isn't really the best thing to do. You know, you are an AD carry in a lane which is designed to kill AD carries. That is literally what mid laners are designed to do. So you need survivability in lane as a Lucian or an Ezreal mid that will get you to the stage that your team can protect you. You don't want to kind of open yourself up to getting killed before we even can protect you. So I wouldn't take Ignite, but that's just me. But without much further ado, let's get into the actual match itself. Okay, welcome to the game. So I'm playing Diana Jungle. She's fallen off a little bit in popularity of recent, but she's still really good, I think. She's still got a lot of damage, she's still got a lot of burst, and I just kind of wanted to play an AP user because in Champion Select, the top laner and mid laner both hovered AD champions, and it's come true with both of them picking an AD pick. So having the variance in damage from the Diana is probably a good thing. And I'm starting Machete 3. And the reason for Machete is I've got attack speed runes. So attack speed, obviously auto-attacking, lifesteal comes into that. So it's actually not that bad. I prefer it to... Ooh. I prefer it to the other option, the Talisman. He should have flashed. I don't know why he didn't... Oh, he already had used flash. Damn, I don't know how he died if he already used flash. And then Cogmore, I think, hasn't paid attention at all to what's going on. And he's dead too. That's a really bad start to the game, as obviously you guys would know. So yeah, that kind of sucks. That's just two people not really paying attention. And that is, to me, anyway, probably the most frustrating death a teammate can do. I don't care really if they get caught because that happens. It's just general gameplay. But at level 1, you shouldn't really be anywhere near anyone. Like, there's no point. There's no benefit. But if you are... and then you die, you know, it's not great. Is he not going to help at all? Nope. Okay, then. Thanks there, buddy. Okay, I'm going to do a smiteless. Reason for it is Gragas warded my blue, so he might want to look for an invade. So I'd rather have smite for the actual buff. But yeah, damn, that's really frustrating. As you can probably tell, that is what frustrates me. I'll bring it into the bush, however, I do think the bush is warded. Like, Gragas could be here for all I know and try to smite it because he may not think I have smite. Alright, I think we get it anyway. But yeah, I got Infernal, this skin, through one of the Hextech crate boxings that we did. And I'm also going to do, like, relatively a full clear because I don't think we're going to have great early pressure on Diana. She relies on her ultimate quite heavily, so... just go for a full clear to get as much XP as possible. I think that is probably the smarter thing to do in this situation. But hopefully bot lane doesn't get that much of a disadvantage from that start. Obviously, Karma got one, she gets an extra Doran's ring, and then Caitlyn got one, which she got boots. So it's not that bad of a situation. Gonna take another point in W just to begin with. I'm gonna max Q, but having the extra point in W might just help with the first couple clears, considering I am doing a full clear. Just smite it now, just so we don't die. It's always a great thing. I'm actually going to throw a ward there. Reason for it, yes, I'm about to run away from it, but just to see if Gragas would come into my jungle is always interesting. We should be able to do these, and then potentially even one more camp. That's not good. Okay, so this game isn't starting the best. Okay, let's go back. But yeah, not a great start. Every lane, well, apart from Lucian, top and bot are both died already. Hopefully we'll be okay, considering, what was I going to say? Considering that we have a Tryndamere, again, I'm not a fan of Tryndamere, but he needs to do quite well in order to be useful in an early stage of the game. Like, eventually a Tryndamere should do quite well anyway, but if he doesn't do well in lane, you are just really delaying how strong he's going to be. He looks like he's going for that kill. If he gets it, great, but yeah, I don't think he's going to go for it. He is ahead by 10 CS, but obviously he's died. I do see him winning that lane, probably just because he knows his champion better than his opponent. Lucian is even on farm. But again, you can't really expect this Lucian to win for two reasons. One, he took Ignite, which I don't know why. But secondly, bot lane gave a kill to Karma straight away, so she's in lane with extra strength from the beginning. You know, that's not his fault. No, okay. Whew. Whew. That was good. Oh, that was a good flash. Alright, so we get some pressure. I don't know why Gragas like literally went into tower range. Like, he probably wasn't going to kill the Lucian. Like, I literally just flashed in front of the Gragas to stop it and then E'd him to stay in tower. So it worked really well. But yeah, that was a bit weird play by him more than good play by me. But I'll take it. I can't really help bot lane until I'm level 6 either, because I have like no way to get in. You know, I can't really run, especially with the Morgana. You know, she'll just bind me or just like spell shield the person I'm actually going for, that I'm running up to, and then the gank's non-existent. So I need to have level 6 because it makes a Diana a little bit less predictable with who she's going to go for. Because if you hit Q on both of them, then yeah, you could go for either of them. So it's a lot harder to spell shield. But yeah. Alright, let's start maxing Q because that probably will just give me more damage. But yeah, I'll be taking blues this game. It's more beneficial on a Diana than a Lucian as well, because AP percentage. I knew I did that for a reason. I just had a funny idea, or a sneaky idea, that he was wanting pressure on the bot lane. Okay, if he dies, that's really bad. And that will kind of prove to me that he shouldn't be playing Lucian mid. Especially with Ignite. I will say, if you watch like the pro scenes and stuff, and you're like, hey, that pro did this thing, you have to remember pros do stuff for very, very specific reasons. So I would never just copy a pro, copy their build, copy what picks they're actually doing in the first place, because you don't actually know the reason why they're picking that stuff. So yeah, I'd just be careful with that. Alright. Tryndamere still ahead by like 10. Bot lane is getting crushed. Blue's up in 10. No flash Caitlyn. Okay. Alright, well, I'll do blue. Probably go back and then maybe bot lane, or do I want to do red? It's kind of hard to decide sometimes what like path you want to go. Because like, or jungling is all about time efficiency, really. That's what jungling is. It's where do you put your time and where will it be most useful. So will my time be more useful going back and buying and then going red, then going top maybe, or will it be more useful going bot lane? You know, that's kind of the biggest skill of being a jungler, is deciding, decision making, and time management. So yeah, we'll go back now though. I think I want to try and get Tryndamere ahead. I know he's ahead in lane, like he's doing actually quite well considering he's already died. But if we get a Tryndamere snowballing, it relieves so much pressure off bot lane and the rest of the map. He might be dead again though. Yeah, he is. It is hard though when you plan these things and then the laner dies before you can do them. But I'll say, if we do end up losing this game, I'm perfectly fine with losing. But I'll just say, you guys have already probably seen two major points of what's happened this game. So bot lane not paying attention at level 1, got caught, both of them died. Another thing is we got Lucian mid with Ignite. Yeah, like why? These things add up to why we're not doing so great. You know, if we had a standard team comp, you know, Lucian didn't go Ignite, maybe even if he went heal or barrier, it would have been better. But it just means that he can practically die to a Karma any time. Because like I mentioned in Champion Select, mid lane, if you think about mid laners, they are designed just by champion design to kill AD carries. That is literally their job. So to me, I never understand why you would want to take an AD carry in mid lane, considering that is what they're designed to do. And we can never kill her because we don't have any like hard CC. This is a really frustrating game for a jungler because you just, wherever you go, people are potentially just dying. Damn, I missed that. I'll take the kill. I'm going to try and get as fed as I personally can, and maybe I can carry, but... like, Lucian's just being battered out of lane pretty much every time he goes back now. I don't mean but to be complaining, by the way. This is literally just my thought process coming out, just speaking it. Normally, like, again, I'm not an actor. I just kind of play how I normally play. The only difference is I'm actually commentating what I'm thinking instead of just thinking it. And sometimes I have to think like that in order to kind of make sense of what's going on. Because it's, yeah, so where do I put my time? Like I mentioned, where do I go? He shouldn't be able to kill them. Just run. Trindam is still ahead. Lucian's struggling, bot lane struggling really badly. Okay. Potentially we can kill Karma, but it's only if we can get on her. Basically, if only... Oh, did he get caught again? I don't know what this guy's doing. What the hell? The whole team's here. I think this is just going to be a loss just out of principle of what's happening in every lane, really. Yeah. Damn, these games are frustrating, but they happen. And that's one thing to say. This is a realistic climb. I upload every single episode on purpose. And you've got ultimate. What the hell? Sometimes it just seems that everything is going bad and like there's not much you can do, and like some people will call this ELO hell. It's not ELO hell, it's just ranked. It's just playing League of Legends. And I think we've just discovered one of these games, you know. I don't know, I want to go top, but every single time I'm trying to go top, he's dead. Mid lane, there was no real hope for mid lane at level 1. Like, honestly, brutal honesty, there isn't. You know, you're Lucian mid for 1 with Ignite. You have no hope in hell. Damn it. Yeah, you have no hope in hell against that matchup, like, at all, ever. Damn it. Try to get that Karma. Like, you know, I'm going to try, but there's a limited amount I can do. And then bot lane, from not paying attention at level 1, was straight away in a disadvantage as a Cogmore lane, who was already weak in the lane phase. Hey, he got a kill. That's great. This is what we need, but it's just... yeah. I don't know why they want it so badly, but okay. Like, it's not even the Great Drake. But a free Drake's a free Drake. Ow. Stand behind Brom. Don't take it. I'm dead because you tried to take blue. Oh my god. Okay. And then he dead again. Damn, this game is like one of the games that could potentially tilt you. I need to just like completely... It's going to sound really bad me saying this, but this is exactly what sometimes you need to do. Is not care about the result of a specific game. I am literally going to start not caring. I'm still going to play my best, but I've got to stop caring about winning this game, because the more that you put into a game, the more like body and energy and stuff, and the more hope you have in a game, and then if it gets shattered and keeps getting shattered and shattered and shattered, you're just going to get tilted. Like, that's how tilt is basically made. So Yeah, and I want to record a couple episodes today, so I don't want to get tilted. Yeah, practically, that is what I need to do. Gragas there. No. He might have been, but he's not anymore. Yeah, he's over there. Oh god. How does he keep dying with ultimate up? Ah! And how do I completely have to stop paying attention. Sorry about this, guys, but like, you know, you get the real thing. You know, this hang on, I just want to check something. I know I shouldn't be doing this, but this Trindamir's got over 250 Trindamir games, and he doesn't apparently know how to use his ultimate. This is, you know, he's Platinum 1. You know, I'm not BMing a low-rated player here. He's Platinum 1 and a Trindamir main, and I think 3 times he's died, he's still had ultimate up. And Alawi doesn't have any CC. So... God. Kill them. Come on. There's a couple kills in that. Come on, just auto take the Gragas. Nope, okay. Well, we got both, and he died. God, he is squishy. That was the support. Jesus. Whoop. And he's dead again. Okay. But yeah, notice like I haven't said anything in chat. Like, there's no point. It won't help. I even when I stopped recording in the champion select in the last 10 seconds before the loading screen, that's the one thing I did type was, Lucian, don't take ignite in mid lane. I actually said that, and he just did. My guess, he's probably watched a high rating game or a pro game where Lucian top has been played, and he just doesn't understand why it was played. And that's, again, like I mentioned earlier, that is why, or what happens is low rated people pick champions that they don't understand why it got picked. He's got ultimate up again. But yeah, he's now died about 4 times with his ultimate still up. I don't understand. Just use ultimate. I wouldn't go anywhere near those two. Oh, what a frustrating game. You know, my KDA's neutral, and I'm not being a KDA warrior. You know, I'm going in for fights when I need to go in for fights. And it's... I don't know. It's so weird. And then he's TPing from there... to there. What? You're not going to kill that Morgana, most likely. No way. Damn. That was so much damage. Oh well, win some, lose some. I think this is the first loss in actually quite some time. You're not going to kill her. Will he ult? He ulted! And Q? Why didn't he press Q? He was dead anyway, but he should have pressed Q for healing. They might go blue buff, and they are a little bit low, so maybe I can get a pick. We'll see. If they play safe, they won't go blue. That's a free kill right there. We can do dragon again. Oh, there's another kill. No, it's not. Caitlin's here. Oh. He's got Ultima back up so we can kill her. Is he not? He's not going to ult again, is he? Oh my god, she's so fed from... Okay, I think I'm going to have a small break after we record this episode and then come back and then record more. That's probably a good idea. Oh well. I think this might be the first time in this series that I may actually initiate the surrender vote. Yeah. But they happen. Yeah, am I frustrated right now? Yes, I am frustrated right now. Okay, I didn't. But you're gonna get frustrated every now and then in solo queue or ranks, whatever you want to call it nowadays. You're gonna. It's gonna happen. You know. All the wards. Alright. I just went straight onto a trap. I got caught on the thingy. Damn. Ooh. Alright, yeah, they surrendered. Good. Oh, that was such a frustrating game. Just seemed everything that we wanted to do or try to do just went to poop. Yeah, damn, that sucked. Right, let's look at the outro screen, see damage and all that stuff. So yeah, we are in promo as mentioned, so that's one loss in the promo. So to get promoted, we need to win the next 2. Oh, that was awful. One thing that, well, okay, boosted top and who are they talking about? Wait, who is this? Jakeem? Okay, so this mid guy is bashing everyone else when he did terrible as well. Like, again, I never get people like that, but oh well. So C+. 363. So at one stage we had like a neutral KDA, but that went to pot when the enemy team started to group. And then graph damage done. I did the 3rd most on my team. Like, you guys probably saw what happened, so let's just summarize because it's always good to summarize. Bot lane didn't pay attention level 1. Both of them died, which basically put them at a crazy disadvantage in the early game as a Cogmore lane, which at a Cogmore lane, you need to play safe in the early game to actually get him to mid game, and obviously they, by not paying attention, didn't work. Lucian picked Lucian mid for 1 in ranked in solo queue. I don't rate that pick anyway, but then he also took Ignite on it, which basically meant he had no pressure on Karma ever. Like, there was no stage in the game that he had pressure to kill the Karma because she always could out damage him because she had barrier and he had Ignite. Like, he just wouldn't do enough damage because he's an AD carry after all in the early game to have any pressure in that lane. And then Tryndamere was actually the weirdest lane to me. He's the guy that had the most experience on his champion in the whole game, but didn't use any of it. You know, he didn't ult, from what I could see, about 4 times in his 9 deaths. I didn't see him ward at all, and his build is actually really terrible too. It's a split push build versus an Alawi. You're not going to out split push an Alawi. She has the tentacles to wave clear. So, I don't know. Maybe he just never have played against an Alawi before. Who knows? But what an odd game. And then myself, let's just talk about me. Can't have a lot of pressure in the early game as Diana. I did a couple good things here or there. My KDA was neutral and then just got completely stomped when they grouped. Could have I played better? Probably. You always can play better. But that's going to be it for today's episode. Kind of a lame one. But yeah, it's a loss. We haven't lost in ages. So it does feel a bit weird. But It happens, especially these type of games. But that's going to be it. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. Throw a like on the video if you like it. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you guys next time. See ya.